Base. This is Wadswords Media back at y'all for another round. And the Julius Randle situation. It's a very interesting one because Julius Randle, he is a top 5 power forward in the NBA, whether you like it or not, right? However, I don't know if that's more of a praise to him and his skill set, or if that's more of an indictment on the lack of power forwards in the NBA today. In any event, Julius Randle is a guy that brings a lot to the table in terms of numbers, what he does, how he produces. He's a 20 and 10 guy. Those are not common. You know, it's not easy to find 20 and 10 guys in the league. When you have them, you usually stick with them. Guys like Zach Randolph, he was a 20 and 10 guy. Like Dwight Howard, guys like that. Those are rare commodities, and you tend to keep those type of players on board. However, when it comes to Julius, he tends to not think the game out. And that's where I think fans such as myself in the past have been upset with him, because he tends to do these, he tends to have airhead moments where he's not thinking the game, he's just reacting, and it translates in poor IQ basketball. Like, some of the things that he does just doesn't make sense. And it translates in poor basketball. Julius is off to a very rough start, but here's the problem with Julius Randle. Going back to the aforementioned point that the power forward position is very scarce in the NBA today. So to trade him, you are going to have to get another power forward that can produce at that level. The problem is, these guys that produce at that level are your Giannis Antetokounmpos, your Anthony Davises, your cat, Karl Anthony Towns. And it would have to be like a straight up trade for trade, but ain't nobody in their right mind trading Julius Randle for Antetokounmpo. The Lakers, I don't feel, will have interest in bringing him back. And maybe Minnesota, just maybe, but they don't seem like they're quick to pull the trigger on any trade involving Karl Anthony Towns at this point. So what you have to do is, either, if you do want to move on from Randle, you're going to sacrifice that power forward position, which is something that I don't think the Knicks should do, because the Knicks, just like last year, they're one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the league. And that is part of their grit. That's part of their identity. It's part of the reason why they've been so good, is because of the offensive rebound giving them second chance opportunities. And when you got guys like Brunson out there that can knock down an open shot, R.J. Barrett, who's starting to knock down the open shot more consistently, when you got guys like that, even Julius Randle himself, those second chance opportunities become major, and they've been capitalizing on them. So that's been a big piece of the Knicks' success. You get rid of Julius Randle, who is going to take that 20 and 10 void? You're going to need somebody to put up those type of numbers, and at the power forward position, it's very scarce. You're not going to find 20 and 10 guys unless you're talking about the elite. So he's in this gray area where he produces far more better than the people playing that position, but the people that play it at his level are superstars. So they're not going to trade 1-for-1 for him. So your best bet is, if you really, really, truly want to get rid of Julius Randle, the best bet that the Knicks have is to put together a package for a Karl Anthony Towns or Joel Embiid, somebody that's going to maintain that production so that the Knicks can continue to keep that identity of ground and pound, hard on the glass, and, you know, that physicality that's the staple of New York Knicks basketball, and cleaning up the glass, second shot opportunities. Unless you bring somebody in that can do that, you might as well keep Julius Randle. My plan has always been, since I saw what this team started looking like last year, towards mid-season, just wait it out. Wait it out. Don't move anybody. Keep this team here. Let them grow together. Let them fuse. Let them have more cohesion. And let's just wait for Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell wants to come to New York. He wants to be a Knick. So let's just wait for Donovan Mitchell. That's all. Just wait for Donovan Mitchell. Once he's a Knick, we're good. We're good. We're good. We are good once he's a Knick. Because we'll have our closer, our superstar that you need in this league. So what's your thoughts on the Julius Randle situation? Should the Knicks move on from Julius Randle? What type of package should they look for if they trade Julius Randle? And at what point? Or do you want Julius Randle to stay here as a New York Knick? So drop some bars in the comment section. Drop some bars on the comment section on Wise for Wise Words Media. Peace.